What's going on, you guys? Petplatypus here, and it's time to talk about Seven Deadly Sins, chapter 135. Now, if you guys are wondering where my Dragon Ball Super episode review is, I decided not to review this episode of Dragon Ball Super because nothing really happened. To give you guys like a mini review, Pilaf's gang showed up, they're on the boat, the Dragon Balls are revealed to be the grand prize of the bingo competition, and Beerus arrived on King Kai's planet. That's literally everything that happened, and they're all small things that are just kind of little bits of setup. So even as a setup episode, it wasn't anything special. And the animation was good. The black lines were kind of weird. They didn't really bother me, because I saw them in the preview, and I was like, what's up with that? That's kind of weird. And they're in this episode quite a few times, and I don't know if there's like animation errors, and they had to like draw over them and fix them or something. I have no idea, but yeah, it was weird, but it didn't really distract too much. But yeah, it was all right. It was a decent episode at best. I'd probably end up giving it like a 6.5 out of 10 maybe. But anyways, it wasn't really worth an entire video. So, Seven Deadly Sins chapter 135. This was so fucking cool. I wish I had done a live reaction to it. Like, I honestly might. It'll be a lot of work to edit, but I might do live reactions to Seven Deadly Sins because you never know when there's just going to be some crazy epic shit that you want to get your live reaction for. And, you know, if the episode, or not episode, if the chapter turns out being kind of whatever, you know, it's just okay, then I'll just scrap the live reaction and record a regular review. But I think it's worth doing the live reaction just in case, because stuff like this, oh my god, Meliodas says I'm going to give him a greeting. And he just goes, no problems. And Merlin's like, you got 10 seconds, you might come back as like a little pile of flesh, because, you know, on some like Ant-Man shit, if you guys have seen the Ant-Man movie, because, you know, they're fucking super overpowered, and he's like, no, it's cool, it's cool. He goes there, and he fights Gallon. Excuse me. Slaughters Gallon is more like it. Within 10 seconds, he punches this guy in the face several times. He punches him, gets behind him, slams him into the ground, massive crater. He does this crazy spear attack. He's standing on the spear like, yeah, I'm back to my old self, what's up? He hits him a few more times. He's just coughing up blood. He does like the sword move. Like, it doesn't even look like he pulled the sword out. It looks like he went like this and then put it back, but he just cut the dude like 20 times. It was fantastic. It was extremely badass. You see the clock counting down the seconds. It's awesome. Now, it is exaggerated. There is talking in between. It cuts back to where King and everyone is, and they talk about how his anger is, instead of being an uncontrollable fire, it's now like a deep ocean that swallows everything. Like, he has focused, aimed, and controlled rage now, which is awesome. And yeah, he talks to his brother a little bit, but we don't really get anything out of it. He just kind of says, we want revenge against you and all of the 4 clans. And Meliodas is like, well, if you're gonna, you know, start things up again like 3,000 years ago, I'm gonna have to kill you. It's just, that's what's going to happen. And then he gets teleported away before, not Dreyfus, whatever the dude who's controlling him, his name is, and his brother go to attack him. He teleports away at the last second. So yeah, the seconds were a bit exaggerated, but with the super speed punching that he was pulling out, it was awesome. Gallon's pissed that he got his ass kicked so hard, but he's kind of happy at the same time. Yeah, Meliodas is so strong, because you see these guys. Not even these guys, but specifically Gallon. You see him just slaughter everybody. Or not even everybody, but what was it like? At least 3 of the Sins were there, right? And then Arthur was there as well. And he just slays everybody. He just absolutely crushes everybody. And then Meliodas shows up and just does the same thing to him by himself. So, one-on-one, it looks like he can crush any of these guys. Maybe 2v2, he can still beat them, depending on how their strength varies. But yeah, they're going to kill more people now. They're definitely going to fucking try to get their power back to their max so they can fight Meliodas. But he didn't even use demon power up. Oh my god, it was awesome. It was awesome. It was just a fantastic chapter. It wasn't like huge on story progression or anything like that, but just on sheer entertainment value, it's like a 10 out of 10. But I guess if I was to look at it objectively, a little bit more could happen technically, but it kind of, I won't say it was a setup chapter, but it kind of set up that Meliodas can take these guys on, and it kind of sets up that the 7 Deadly Sins are going to get stronger as well, because he says me and the 7 Deadly Sins are going to take you guys down. So I would assume that the 7 deadly sins are going to get stronger as well. How they're going to be on that level, I have no idea. But hopefully they can get strong enough to just defend themselves and keep up with them, at least strong enough to beat Gallon. Gallon could be like the Raditz of their group, where everyone can train and be strong enough to beat him. That's pretty much what Dragon Ball did, actually. When you think about it, the Cybermen were as strong as Raditz, so everyone trained to be able to defeat Raditz, pretty much. So they could do a similar thing here where Meliodas, not Meliodas, I was going to say Matrona. Matrona could train. Well, we don't know who that is, what the hell's going on with Diane, but Diane could train to be that strong. King could train to be that strong. It'd be cool, but we'll just see what happens. It's cool to see them train and actually go up against people who are so fucking overpowered because, you know, for the most part, they're able to beat most of their opponents with relative ease throughout at least the first half-ish of the series, so it's cool to see them finally going up against people who give them a real challenge. Because it's just, like, the amount of overpowered is ridiculous. Like, it's going to get to, like, Toriko levels pretty soon. It's just going to be stupid disgusting. Maybe not Toriko levels. I'll say, like, pre-Gourmet World Toriko levels, maybe. But, anyways. I was trying to think. That's really all that was said. He has control over his rage, so, I mean, that's kind of a little bit of progression. The pacing was good. So, yeah, I mean, I personally think this is a 10 out of 10 fucking chapter of the 7 Deadly Sins, but objectively, I don't know, I'll slap like an 8 on it or something. It's just a really, really entertaining chapter. So, thanks for watching this video. Tell me what you guys think of this chapter of the 7 Deadly Sins in the comments section below. Follow me on Instagram, that would be awesome. Give this video a thumbs up, that would also be fantastic. Subscribe if you haven't already, if you like what you see in here. I'm almost to 100 subscribers. Help me get there, please. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.